All right, guys, small diagnostic. We got a Toyota Corolla here, 2009 model. The car died while the customer was driving, and clearly signed, he told me the battery light came on. He kept on driving, and battery light means bad alternator. So we're gonna diagnose this baby. We got a jump box on. I just started, and I brought it to the lift here to the bay. So we got a battery light on. What I want to do is I just want to show you guys. As soon as I take off that jump box, it's most likely gonna die out. This battery is super old. And if you got a battery sign, that's a clear symbol that alternator is not providing the power. See that? We got a battery light right there. It just won't go away. It should have went away immediately after like 2-3 seconds of car startup, because it will start to provide power. So we got our jump box. Before I take the jump box, I do want to put a voltmeter on this baby. So I got my voltmeter here. So pretty much I'm gonna get power right now off the jump box. 11 volts. There's a jump box not even in the lot, so we don't even. The jump box is kind of dead too. I'm gonna take this off. It's probably gonna run for a few seconds and then die out because there isn't enough juice. Okay, there isn't enough juice coming from the alternator. So pretty much you can also check from here, positive, and ground it to anywhere in the body. Talking about the voltmeter here, it should give you 13 and above. Okay, 14, 13, 1375, 1315. It should not be below 13. Okay, it could be 13.20, should not be under that. Anyways, I am going to replace the battery and the alternator, because as you can see, this battery is super old. It's from 2014. It's my friend's car, and sometime your battery could kill the alternator. Okay, or it could be the other way around. Okay, so you don't have to just go by that scenario. So we still got the battery symbol, so this car is gonna die out in any moment, and we're gonna just shut it off, and that's it. So you'll see videos on me replacing battery and the alternator on this baby. Okay, so I did charge up my jump box just in case, but so you might see a different number this time. But you do want to check your alternator power right from the neck here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop this cover open, so that thing just pops open. So sometimes it could be a bad connection here, but you want to eliminate all the possibilities. So what we're gonna do is I'll put this on the ground on the battery. We're gonna put this right here, so we're gonna get the same voltage, 1258. What we want to do now is I want to stick this here somehow, somewhere, or I'll just touch it here. But you can also put this anywhere on the chassis of the car. So we should get 13 and above directly from the alternator. Okay, even if we take this positive and negative here, if we take the positive, put it here, you should get voltage here also. Okay, so all I'm doing here is I'm gonna put the positive here, and I'm gonna ground the negative onto the alternator. We should get, sometimes it's not a good ground, but you should still. Okay, I'm not able to get a good connection there because of the rust, and we should get, you see that, we still get the same number just by connecting these two right here. Anyways, we're gonna do the same thing, try to get the perfect voltage just from the alternator if it's providing anything. So that'd be another test. So we're gonna start the car up. We still got the battery light on, it's gonna stay on. Okay, that thing ain't going nowhere. And we're gonna come over here. We're gonna do the same thing, positive and negative to the ground, and we only get 1190. Okay, so the power actually went down because some of the power is sucked off by startup. So there you go, direct check test, and you should not be driving this car soon as you get that battery light on. Okay, should pull over, get some help, go to the nearest shop, and get your alternator replaced. Okay, but if you do replace the alternator, if your battery is really old, what the alternator is going to do is going to keep trying to charge your battery up. It's not going to hold the charge, so it's going to overwork, and you don't want that. You don't want to destroy a perfectly good alternator. So I will be replacing alternator on this, and then we'll do the test again. So here's our diagram for the alternator. This is pretty much right here is our generator right here, the IC regulator. So this is where the connector, these are the wires from the connector on the alternator. So you do have a fuse here. You make sure you check that. And if this fuse right here is blown, this 7.5 amp fuse right here, it comes straight. Let's see where it comes from, straight from the battery. And it goes, and then it goes. There's two of them. There's a 120 amp. If this is blown, if you short circuit the 10 millimeter bolt cable, the live cable, this fuse is gonna blow for you, and it's never gonna charge the battery. And this is the fuse right here. If this is blown, and this goes straight to the alternator regulator, and that's gonna cause issues. And then you do have you don't want to go too deep into it. Just check these fuses. You have AC amp, BEC, engine control module. BCE will be body control module, BCM. But fuse here, check number 2 fuse, and check this alternator 7.5 amp fuse, and this one should not be blown. You can check this, but since we checked the power directly there, even this is blown, we should have had 13 above voltage just by checking from right here. Anyways, that's what it is. That's it. So now what we're gonna do is, we did change the battery. Let's just confirm. So this is gonna be same on the new video for before and after. Make sure you do check your alternator fuse. The alternator does have fuses. So if this go bad, I have done that before. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna put this on negative and we're gonna put this on positive. We should get 12 point something. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna have the same amount of power here. Let me just do this. We're gonna put this here and we're gonna ground it 12 point something. This is the same exact power. Remember, this is live. And now we're gonna start up the car, and we should rise up to 13.50, 13.30. It could be any number above 13. So we're gonna start up the car, and the car should not stall because we never lost memory. We never disconnected the battery. Even for changing the battery, we gave it a power. Anyways, let's check here. It should be, come on. It should be 14 and 13 and above. And our battery light should be off. There, 14, perfect. Look at that. We connected positive and negative here. That's it. Long as it's above 13, we're good. We're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna put it on the positive on the cable there, and we're gonna ground it to the alternator. 1432, perfect. All right, so that's all the power you need, and our light in the dash should not longer be on. Okay, the battery light is gone, as you guys can see right there. And we got tire light here. He has bad sensors. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you again, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Bye bye.